Hello. I have a question. I've been trying to find this out forever, all my life. Why is it that when I go to do something I know how to do, I know what I'm doing, I know what to say, and I have proof that I'm good at it, and I know I'm good at it, yet at the time, I am very agitated and anxious before I do the thing, and then I go into it and I do it, and it's just easy peasy, and then I repeat it for my whole life. In this instance, I'm a dog trainer. It would be super awesome if I were just training the dog and made the people go away. But for it to work, they have to know the process and what to work on in between visits. Why do I have been doing this for years? So why do I still get anxious? And I don't even know why. It doesn't even tell me in my head what I'm anxious about. I'm not saying anything to myself or in my head thinking, oh, I suck at this, I'm not going to know what to do. Do you think it's imposter syndrome? I used to think it was performance anxiety, maybe. But while I'm doing it, I'm fine. So there's a bit of maybe anticipatory anxiety. I think it is a result of my autism, but I'm not sure. So if you know why I do that, I would like to know. I want to know the science behind it, honestly. I look at my calendar the night before to make sure I have the right plans. And then I'm anxious like a full day before I'm going to train. Like I finish one day and I'm already anxious and hoping I can get out of doing the next day. But I know I got to do it, so I go and do it. And I've never had a bad experience where I didn't know what to try, I've always been able to solve the problems, teach the dogs basic, their commands and change behaviors and stuff. For many years, it's not just my special interest, it's my autistic gift in being able to read dogs. I can't read people, but I can read dogs. That's another question I want answered. Why is it that when I look at a person and I'm trying to figure out their intentions and how they feel about what they're talking about, and all I see are eyes and a nose, a mouth, they're moving, words are coming out, but I can't process any of it. I don't know what they're getting at. I don't know if it's sarcasm. I don't know if they're being literal. I don't know if they've just insulted me. So, I'd like to know. The science behind these things. What is happening in my brain? Where is the origin of the cascade? You know what I mean? Like, I could say, well, you see that you have to go. You're worried you're not going to do well, but that's not the case. I'm going to do fine. I know I'm going to do fine. But I think it's autistic related. I think it's because it's an interruption in my day. See, I don't have like I do like 1 to 2 clients a day when that's about average. 4 to 5 days a week. I'm not there all the time. I mean, I'm not working like full time, part time. I don't like this thing going to somebody's house, working with them and their dog, and leaving and going home because it has been inserted into the day, which makes it, when I get home, it makes it very difficult for me to be productive in any way for the rest of the day. I'm more productive before the event. So I'm just very confused, and I've always wanted to know, because it was supposed to be, well, I mean, if just social anxiety on its own, but I don't think that's it. I also think that I just get uncomfortable at the knowledge that I'm going to have to be around a person. And I don't like that. My nervous system does not like being around people. But I still get lonely a lot. But I don't understand how to make my brain work for me to do the things to not make me feel lonely. And as soon as someone starts being friendly towards me and that, I'm like shut down. Like, don't you dare start asking me to go out to coffee or anything. And at the same time, I'm lonely, and that's what I want. But I can't help how my body feels and how I'm responding. It's such a conundrum, a paradox. And I need someone to fix it. You know, it's just has always bothered me.